If you haven't heard about Anchor, it is the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. Lawful Stupid just jumped over. First of all, it's free, and we love that. Secondly, there's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer, wherever you're at, all on the go. Anchor will also distribute your podcast for you. There are a lot of other vendors out there, a lot of platforms that they will make sure your podcast gets to. So it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. And you can make money from your podcast with zero minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast all in one place. So download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started.
Hey guys, before we do a cold open into our next episode, I want to apologize again for losing episode 9. That was super good content, and we'll probably revisit it at some point. I also want to apologize for this episode. The audio is a little unbalanced, and the more I tinker with it, the worse it gets. So just know that I'll be a little bit louder than everybody else, but going forward, I've actually picked up some really good software that's going to make this not a problem in the future. So in the future, the audio quality on the podcast is going to go way up. I mean, we're still going to be retarded or dumb, but the audio quality, you're going to hear our stupidity loud and crisp. Dolby Digital. No, that's the 90s thing. But sorry about the quality. Enjoy the episode.
I wrote a parody of that song from the perspective of Dr. Doom from the Fantastic Four. It's basically essentially singing how he lost the Invisible Woman to Reed Richards. If I was Richard, I'd still be with her. Ain't that some shit?
Ain't that some shit?
I got a metal-faced vest. I still wish you the best with a fuck you. Anyway.
I guess back to the D&D now.
Yeah.
What's a wing hoe?
It's just the only stereotypical Chinese name I could think of, and that's what I see when Devin's squinting.
That's the most stereotypical name you could think of.
It comes from one of the Magic 2.0 books. Is one of the guys. It's like an Asian name.
Marvel.
Interesting news. Okay, so you guys, I'm trying to play D&D.
March 1940.
Look, I'm sorry, we could all just shoot this shit for another 2 hours, but then we wouldn't have any content for the actual D&D podcast. So,
Interesting story.
So, fun time.
Oh my god, Slack. I'm so sorry. I'll have to cut that out, but Slack is the best. I was not prepared for that. Anyways. Devin's laughing at himself so hard. Was that? Oh, that's so good.
It's not even good.
It is good. It's his face. It's the face that's like, kind of like, maybe I'm drunk. Maybe I'm not. It was perfect. It was perfect. Everything about that was perfect. That's okay. You know what?
Starshane, you're out.
I'd say there's only this much left.
Yeah, but come on, man. Anyway, no tangents.
Yeah,
Operation
D&D. D&D.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Okay. So, last time, you guys did your thing. We already did a recap, but I don't remember clarifying if you guys were headed back, right? Was that the end of the last episode? You guys were headed back to town?
I believe so.
Yes.
Okay. So it takes you a few days to get back to town. That's a good time if you guys want to do any, like, side tangent stuff. Like, Devin, if you want to talk to the sword, if you, like, want to take time to talk to each other, like, now's the time to kind of do that between now and the city. If not, forever hold your peace as we move along.
Excuse me, Rowan.
Yeah?
I've been wondering something lately.
Alright.
What's your favorite song?
My favorite song?
Yes.
Oh god, like how do we pin that down? It would have to be...
What's your opener when you're playing in a tavern or some sort of merriment-making situation? What's your opening? What's your jam to get the really get the people going?
Oh god, well, I don't really play in taverns. Mostly it's on a ship. My go-to on a ship has got to be the Raggle Taggle Gypsy.
Raggle-taggle gypsy, oh.
I've never heard that. Would you mind singing the song for
You've
me?
never heard Raggle-taggle gypsy?
I have not.
You've never heard Raggle Taggle Gypsy? You should look it up. It's by Hair of the Dog.
Or look it up on what?
Look it up on the
My
light.
character physically looks up into the sky,
It's there.
expecting something.
It's like it's an old Elvish. I don't know which D&D race is most accurate to the Irish folk. It's an old Irish folk song about a woman whose nobility who runs away with a band of gypsies to chase love instead of power. It's a good thing.
How very
Yeah,
true to your
radish.
character.
It's super fun. Yeah. I would say
And
Elvish.
for his lady hill. Do, 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 do. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really good.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, you
but
should.
I would think you would do more she shanties like, Louie Louie.
Which I mean, from time to time, I do play Louie Louie, but I also love the Pot and Kettle, and a secret favorite is a drop of Nelson's Blood. If they're pirates.
Speaking of time to time, do you ever play Time After Time?
I have been known to every once in a while bust out some Time After Time.
You're a good bard.
Thank you.
I honestly was like in my secret soul waiting for when Shane said, "What's your favorite sea shanty?" for him to say, "Row, row, row your boat." I was like, that would have been too easy. What are you gonna do?
Well, thankfully, I came prepared and have a list of songs
Mhm.
for Song of Rest, for random occasions, and a list of insults. So I'm not like, I just find something.
Yeah, just find another Sonic insult, please. That would be great.
Yeah. No, I
If you
did my
just- if-
research this time.
Honestly, this podcast is going to be a critical failure if you don't dub every single word that I say over with just lines from Sonic the Hedgehog the animated series.
Oh yeah, for sure. We'll just your character will just start talking about chili dogs all the
I
time.
would say, so in the game it'll be like, I cast Ice Knife, and then in what the listeners will hear is, let's go get some chili dogs, Tails.
Yeah. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good impression of the
yeah.
90s Sonic.
Yeah.
No.
Yep.
We used to do it a lot.
Can you imagine being the voice actor to do that? Anyways, if that's as much as you want to do, we'll walk you guys in to the town. Is that how you guys want
How many
that's not
days
how
has
I
it
would
been
like to
since
approach
we were here?
to? It's been like 3 or 4 days.
No, I'm going to wait outside the town until I see Taringa at his post at the gate. I'm going to signal him down. I'm going to talk to him.
Smart man. Okay, so yeah. So I think Taringa's has the day post. So about 10 o'clock in the morning or so, I think you guys wait and just kind of hang out. That's when you kind of see Taringa on shift. So remember, there's like a good distance between the tree line and the city.
Okay.
How would you
Oh,
like
no.
to get Taringa's attention?
I'm going to cast Mage Hand.
And wait.
Okay.
And I'm going to send the Mage Hand out and tap him on the shoulder.
What's the distance on Mage Hand?
Like 60 feet.
Yeah.
Okay. It's further than 60 feet. We're thinking more like 150 feet from the. It's like, well, I mean, that's not far enough because that's half a football field, right? Like, no, I mean, we're thinking like a football field and a
300
half's
feet.
distance.
Mm.
Because the
Then I
town's
do what Alex said. I send Mage Hand in the air and I fucking wave.
okay. Yeah, that's interesting.
Does he notice?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, for sure. It's a magical waving hand. All the guards in the city are not like, that's not like chill by any means. So yeah, Taringa and another guard start making their way towards you. Because why would you go alone? That's crazy.
Yeah, absolutely not.
So Chiringa like gets closer. He's like 60 feet or so from the tree line, and they're looking up. Are you still waving it?
So I'm going to take the hand and I'm going to have it point downwards. And as it points downwards at like the opening of the tree line, I'm going to step out.
So as soon as you do that, the other guard immediately draws his blade. And Chiringa does that at first, like goes to draw the blade until he realizes that it's you, and he puts his hand on the other guard, and you can't really hear what they're saying, but they both approach you. One guard blade still drawn. Chiringa much more relaxed on the situation.
I'm full on like hands up, and it's funny because my mage hand goes up as well in the sky. So, whoa.
And Chiringa, as he approaches, says, you may want to take that down. That's probably not the best thing to be waving.
I shake my hand like I can't get it to like come off, like it's stuck, a piece of tape or something, and then it eventually just fits.
And so after seeing that horrid display of control, the other guard, sheathes his blade. It says, "Wait, these are the threats to the town?" And Chiringa says, "Threats is a strong word for what these guys are."
Yeah, look at us. We're not threatening.
I think the appropriate victim of circumstance. We're super innocent. Tell your friends.
And the other guard says, "Pretty sure that's what everybody in jail says."
No,
Yeah, but we're not
we
in
really
jail.
are. We're not. It's the point. Circle takes the square.
Are we still, in fact, wanted in town, Chiringa, or what's the status?
And
I can
Chiringa
infer that.
says, "Yeah, that much. Nothing has changed. I still am supposed to take you guys in."
So, and I turn to my boys and go, I forget why we came back. Like, why did we come?
Because we have to get the memory to Justicar Swan.
Yeah, we have to prove our
Oh.
innocence.
He's got a what you call it from Harry Potter, where he takes that weird silver slime out of his head and puts it in the thing. You guys
Yeah,
know what I'm
but-
talking about.
Yeah, he puts it in the water, and then you live through the memory.
Yeah.
Chiringa says, "He did what?"
No, don't worry about it. So here's the situation. I need you to tell Justicar Swan to meet me at Eagle's Roost. You know Eagle's Roost? The hilltop, not, but 3.5 clicks from here, that everyone knows and is on the map and is part of our lore that I'm not making up right now.
Chiringa says, "I'll deliver the message, but it's been pretty tight since you guys escaped. He
Tell him we got what he sent us for.
really hasn't left the castle since you guys have. And I'm not sure that's by choice, but I'll tell him. I'll tell him you have what he's looking for."
Well, didn't the Justicar have to watch someone or something?
Chiringa kind of looks at you.
Go
And the
on.
other guard goes, "Wait, what are we talking about?"
You stay out of this. The adults are talking. So, didn't he have to watch someone so they didn't get killed? Like, is it a good idea to have him meet us out here?
Who?
You're
Wait,
right.
who's gonna get killed? And Chiringa looks at the other guys. Whoa. Stan, calm down. Like,
Samuel, it's not the time for rash actions. Here's the situation.
my name is Stan.
Staniel. I'm sorry. Staniel, this is not the time.
No,
for rash
no,
actions.
you're still wrong. Why don't I arrest these guys? They're wanted.
Stanley.
Stan.
Stan the man.
Better?
Yeah, it is. Better than plain old Stan, I agree. Here's the situation. I'm gonna need your pants
He like looks down and looks at you.
and your armor and your helmet.
No.
Pretty please.
Oh, that was very nice.
Oh, that was very nice.
You
Yes,
have to
you're
give
very
real things
nice.
now. Yes, you have-
Mannerliness is next to godliness. Yes,
Chiringa looks
Stan.
at Stan and says,
Whatever.
"Yeah, clearly they're not bad guys. they're not really smart either. And Stan goes, I'm still not giving them my clothes.
I will give you 20 gold pieces. It's more than you make in a month.
That's also not true.
I want to step forward.
Then your entire economy is fucked.
I want to like.
It says clearly in the D&D Player's Handbook that the annual wage for a skilled worker is going to be about 10 gold pieces.
That's a lot.
I'm gonna put my.
But that's not a lot for my world.
It's not at all. People are poor. He is not even a skilled laborer. He's a
Shut up! I'm trying to play
offering
D&D.
20 gold.
Go on.
You know what? I'm just gonna knock him out. That's what you caused me to do. No, I'm not, because I'm not that kind of guy. I'm gonna put my hand in front of Shane to like act like I'm holding him back. He's obviously very frustrated.
I mean,
And
that was
then-
out of character, right? I
Yeah.
was talking to Wayne, the DM.
Yeah.
I wasn't like shouting things by the Player's Handbook.
You are one of the things. Your
Stan
character-
goes, the what handbook? Who's the DM? Don't I have to follow you for that?
Anyway, I'd like to roll for intimidation.
No. Yes, you can do that, but I want to hear what you're doing before you roll intimidation.
Part 1, put my hand in front of Shane and push him back. Not like physically, just like as if to step into the situation.
So mom hand him backwards, got it?
Yeah. So and then I imagine I'm much taller. I don't know how tall this guy is.
I mean, he's not as tall as you. You're like, what, 7.5 feet?
So
He's like
yeah,
a
so
5'10",
I'll
6 foot.
produce some like dribble from my teeth husks, and as I look down over him, and say,
Is that a racial skill?
"We're gonna need them clothes."
Okay.
Either you give them, or we take them.
Yeah, roll an intimidation check.
Oh god, it's a little bit rapey.
The 15.
Alright, let's see. Intimidation is wisdom, right?
Charisma.
No, hold on. Not what I meant.
You use charisma.
It's charisma on both sides. Charisma
is it?
check contested by charisma.
That sounds wrong.
I know it does sound wrong because they changed it from every other edition of D&D.
No, like that's intimidation. Nope, it's insight. It's intelligence.
Intimidation is charisma, for sure.
No, when you're coercing, yes.
But what he's checking. is
When
what
he's
I'm saying?
checking, it's insight. Contest, insight.
I just want to win.
Oh no,
I
that's
don't care what-
deception. Hold on.
I don't care what you roll against. I just want to win.
We'll do charisma, but that feels really wrong.
I know it does.
Like
And yet, it is.
man, like that just like hurts my entire soul if that's true. Alright, hold on, I'm pulling up my notes where I know they're labeled correctly. It's so stupid if that's what it is. That's right. We'll stop to look up fucking rules because they're important. Because I won't have any of our fans go, these guys don't even know how to play D&D. Don't they know?
Our fans don't sound like that. We should edit this out.
No.
For sure.
Yeah.
No, because somebody's going to tweet and say, like, I like the
No,
show.
They don't know it ever happened. They'll never know it happened because we'll just cut right to be like, yeah, make a charisma check to contest that. Like we'll just cut to that. No one will ever have to know.
Yes,
we looked it
not
up.
one person has ever tweeted about us. Ever.
Oh
Except for
no. Now I feel even more depressed than I was.
So sad. I'm gonna roll to lift Dwayne's spirits. It's a 19.
Oh.
Yay! Weird. Okay, we'll just do charisma versus charisma because my notes for some reason don't have intimidation.
So pause.
What are we pausing for?
For you to edit.
Oh.
So pause.
Yeah, he's super intimidated by that. He gets in there, you get in his face and drool on him and threaten him. And he like looks at Shringa and he says, you just gonna let this happen? And Tringa looks at Atlas and looks at Rowan and looks at Chris and says, that doesn't sound right. That's Chris, right? No.
Christoph Shinda.
Yeah,
Stan.
Christoph. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you were saying well.
No. And he says,
huh? And kind of shrugs his shoulders.
He's on our side.
And Stan goes, this isn't cool at all.
You're
And
a guard, right?
I-
You're
no,
here to help
I'm-
the city.
I
So are
agree. I agree with Stan the Man on this one, frankly. We can't take his clothes. Once again, Stan, I will pay you for them. I'm gonna pay you for a day off. How's that? 20 gold pieces.
he says, I mean, I really don't have a choice.
I'll return them freshly laundered.
Well, don't let the orc wear them, because they're really not going to come back well.
They wouldn't fit him. He's way too large.
But you're all right.
Doesn't stop him from trying. And he's like, starts taking off his clothes. That's amazing. So yeah, he disrobes down to his like undergarments and kind of makes a pile of equipment. And Stan looks at Tringa and says, like, we're not friends anymore at all. And Tringa goes, Stan, that would imply that we were friends in the first place.
Oh, that's so cold.
So did we all just like stand in a circle and watch him like as he did this, or did we like leave and like wait and come back?
I assume he's very harumpish. Like, fuck, fine. I guess I'll just.
Yeah.
Take off-
No, and
throw
he
in
leaves
the
on like a
box.
shirt and boxers, right? Like it's not like he gets nude. He just takes off his work uniform.
Wearing a loincloth.
He's got like the heart shaped white boxers with like a bunch of hearts on them.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
G-string.
yep. You know, come on, man. Times are tough.
Stan's secret.
He made underwear out of what he had. Okay, he's a genius,
Apparently, he's balling the fuck out, making more than 40 gold a month.
dude. He's working for the Tressels.
Yeah, and I quote you from episode 7. Oh, you can see where all the money goes to these lavish digs of the palace.
Sure.
Not to the fucking guardsman wages.
Go ahead and
Not to the people.
Know your lore. You.
Oh,
made
I
that-
know my lore. You just don't know shit about it yet.
Anyway, so
Just wait till I introduce time travel. Just in spite of you.
Who's he? Hey guys, I'm time travel. I hate him so bad.
He's a little gnome with a wizard's hat.
I'm Tom Traveler.
Okay,
I wish you weren't.
so what do you guys want to do next?
Rowan, it's gonna have to be you, buddy friend.
What am I? What?
You're gonna have to dress up as a god, get into the palace, and give this box to Justicar Swamp. I
why
would
didn't-
trust. I would super do it.
I could have just made a costume. We didn't have to go through all that if that was the plan.
We didn't have time.
That's fair. That's very fair.
It was like Rowan has no concept of time. It would have taken like a week or something to go get the. He's just like, I could have made it. Like, no, we need it now.
No, like the guy who's trying to kill the bot, like the whole.
Yeah, that makes sense. That tracks. I guess let's go then.
You're the most. They would notice a tiefling even with the helmet. I'm pretty sure I got horns and shit. He's an orc. It's on you, buddy.
That's right. I'm the most normal.
You can do it. I believe in you.
When you say that, you see Tringa sigh. I'm gonna have to walk back with you, aren't I?
Yes.
But it'll be pleasant and delightful conversation the entire way.
I don't
Ring.
doubt it.
You're our only, truest, and dearest friend in this situation.
I'm so sorry.
The day will come when you find yourself in dire straits. When that day comes, whisper my name and I shall be there.
I changed those and saying, give them my stuff. Like, please protect this, especially my hat. I love my hat.
That's fair.
Give me the thing to give to the Justicar. And let's light this shit candle.
I give him.
I take.
I watch.
And we're all creeped out. So, okay, you dress up in the guard's uniform, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. So, Stan, you can't come back right now. Like,
Oh, don't
FYI.
worry. We're gonna hang out.
And Stan goes, I really, today's the worst day.
Don't let Stan put my clothes on. I don't care how cold it gets.
Absolutely. Stan will die of hypothermia before he touches you.
Wait, what?
Stan, don't worry about it. It's not going to happen.
Tringa says, don't kill him.
Promise.
Well,
That's a favor that I've done for you, so we're pretty much even.
no. Like, I
So,
trust
right,
you guys, and you're on the side of the law.
I'm indebted to you for life. Whisper my name and I shall be there.
Okay. Concerned about this completely.
Trunga, if we were bad people, just trust your instincts. You helped us before, and we're helping you now. You're a guard of the city. We're here to help the city. Just trust us.
Yeah, guys, like, let me level with you. I trust Justicar, not you, right?
I
So,
mean,
like,
we've been through some stuff.
well, have
You
we?
and we have.
To be honest, I did knock you out so that we could run away from the city.
That's true. That
I
was
didn't-
that was a pretty sweet move that we did.
But it was for your own good, because if they think you're an accomplice to us, they would have killed you.
I'll say this, and I don't want to alarm you about our intentions for the city. I will burn this city to the ground before I let anyone harm a hair on your perfect head. Is that weird to say? I
It
don't
is.
care. I mean it.
He
I'm
just
definitely not
he
Joe
just
Blow.
turns around and just walks away, shaking his head, and you hear mumbling, "Oh God, these guys are gonna be the death of me one of these days. Oh my God, please! Oh Jesus Christ!"
I will quit the podcast of Tooringa, guys. I'll go home.
You heard it here, folks. Hashtag save Tringa.
Oh no! All my future plans must be rewritten because I want Shane to stay in the podcast.
You will have to replace me, and it'll be weird.
With Chiringa, and Chiringa will star as a whole new
Right,
character.
That would be a much better.
That would be fitting.
I'll leave now.
But you would only leave if Trunga died, so you couldn't replace him.
No. The actual
The
Chiringa.
actual person.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
it's Tooringa too.
Yep.
Oh yeah, forget that exists.
That he exists.
Go ahead and edit that out.
Nope. Leave it in. Ginge Bush rules.
Just pushing all.
So, yeah, you and Tringa walk back towards town, and as you're walking, Tringa says, "Look, it's really important you just keep your helmet on, and probably don't talk until we get to the Justicar."
Why would I do something so foolish? God, you're really untrusting of us, and it's very upsetting.
Well, I mean, to be fair, you did just take my guard friend's a strong word, not friend, my co-worker's uniform from him.
Paid him.
To be fair, did you have a better idea?
No, but
All right, then shut up and take me to the Justicar.
oh dear God, I hate my life.
Yes, I would too if I had your life.
And as you're walking towards the gate, you hear, "Serenity now, serenity now, serenity now, serenity now." So you guys make it through the gate, and do me a favor, go ahead and roll me one of those performance checks, please.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's super dope. That's a 24.
Yeah, you play the part of a silent guard perfectly. Some of these guards kind of look by and go, "Hey, Stan, see you at the bar later?" And you kind of just kind of give him one of those nods, non-committal, but, still affirmative. Kind of like, yeah, we're buds, but maybe not.
Give him finger guns.
Hopefully not.
No, I feel like finger guns is too committal.
It's too committal. Yeah, this is non-committal. Finger guns is like, yeah, I'll see you later, bro.
It's like a blood oath, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
I mean, it's a step above marriage. I feel like.
You're right.
Yeah.
This
So-
is just the I acknowledge you nod.
Yeah. So, you guys make it to the castle, and the guards out front. Hey, Tringa, are you supposed to be on the gate right now? And Tringa says, "Oh, yeah, of course. But listen, Justicar, he called for me, and I was coming." And the guard out front goes, "Well, that doesn't seem right." But okay, all right, yeah, if you say so. I don't. It's just weird. Who's guarding the gate? And Tringa says, "Oh, I think Ron is covering my shift for now. It'll be quick." And both of the guards look at you guys weird, but they don't do anything about it.
Good.
So you walk back into this lavish castle in Tringa pretty hurriedly without being like sprinting, kind of like a power walk. It's like, let's go, let's go, let's go. And you guys get to Justicar Svan's place. And you kind of give a tap on the door, right? And you hear from the other end, come in, come in. And so Tringa opens the door and ushers you in and like slides in and shuts the door and bolts it. And Jessica, Tringa, what's the meaning of this? Why are you here?
It's not Sharinga, it's I, Christoph Shindo.
God damn it.
I am his friend on his behalf, and I have a memory majigger for you.
Tis I.
And he like watches and says, okay, I remember who you are. You were here in jail. I have not forgotten. And then he motions to the wall. Also the wanted signs. So there's that.
Did they get my hair right?
No, definitely not. Yours is like, in fact, it's horn up, right? Like they didn't even draw your horns.
Well, I mean, you're old. I didn't want to offend you if you're old and forgot. But we went to River Run and met with the beauty of an elf and got the thing that you needed.
Oh dear God. What did you get?
We got the Room of Memory.
The Room of Memory.
No, the rune.
Oh.
Dude, I don't want to hear a guy who keeps saying the word tome is tomb. Oh, don't you dare, Dwayne. A tomb is where you put a fucking body.
Fair. That's also where I put my bear axes.
Anyway.
The new legendary weapon is just a bear axe. It's the only thing. New Monster Hunter unlock is bear axe.
DLC, I'm gonna know.
Yes.
I present him what I'm assuming is a stone with a thing on it.
Yeah, it's a rune. I thought you were being like playing the drunkard and saying room on purpose because you also kept mixing up town names and shit. So it wasn't me making fun of your pronunciation.
Completely untrue.
It's not important.
So, he looks at he grabs the rune and goes, so what is this?
It shows you a memory.
Okay.
Touch it to your head, I think.
So, like, he does that? And he looks back at it? Okay, I didn't see anything.
Well, this is a pickle, huh? But we followed your instructions, we went to the place, talked to the lady, got this that was in the box.
No.
Now,
No, this isn't what I sent you for. She had letters she was supposed to give you.
well, there weren't any letters, and she didn't hint that there were.
She didn't give you any letters? She was supposed to have letters.
No, there was this.
This is
Which
what
I've been assured had some kind of magical thing that shows you an act of Lady Tressel doing something terrible.
And so he sets the rune on the desk, and he kind of rubs his forehead, and he says, "It's worse than I thought." Okay, well we have a bigger problem. She was supposed to have letters that kind of showed this was happening, that was real proof. And
This is real proof.
Can you make it work?
I don't know, you're the one with the Book of Arcane Magic, why don't you make it work?
Yeah, no, if I could make it work, I would, but,
Okay, I know Chris made it work.
okay, well,
So
where's
is
he?
Oh, he's hiding.
Great.
Cause, and I point to the posters. The thing.
No, they're wanted. No, try, I'm with you.
Alright, so easy peasy, I'll just waltz back out the gate, and I'll get him,
Uh-huh.
and maybe he'll know what to do.
Okay. And Tringa says, I don't know how we're going to get him in here without arousing some suspicion.
Well, suspicion's fine.
Arousal is also fine.
Arousal is also fine.
Right, but Jessica, if he gets in here, like, I have to arrest him. And the Jessica, he kind of says, he puts his hand over his mouth and he says, yes, you're right, but they don't have the letters. And it doesn't sound like Sinla was very forthcoming. I'm not sure why she would give us this. What did you see when you saw the stone?
Did I see it, or was it just Kristoff that saw it and then relayed what he saw to us?
I don't remember. I assume.
I don't think we ever activated it, to be frank, because I feel like I would remember what we.
No,
saw.
you activated it because I remember
Yeah.
telling you guys and I remember what it was. I just assumed all three of you guys saw it.
Oh, well, if we all saw it, then it was Lady Tressel with an assumed lover talking about getting rid of her husband or something of that nature.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And that's what we saw.
Yeah, but that's not what I needed from the letters. I don't know why she would have given you this instead.
I mean, it's all she said she had. It was the only thing in the box.
What box?
Well, there was a box with the stuff.
You remember the end of Stranger Things where the sheriff keeps bringing the lady 11 waffles in a box?
Mm-hmm.
It's like a drop box. This is like your drop box.
Yeah, she said you left it.
I'm not there. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, I didn't leave her any box. I've never been there.
Well, then how do you get the stuff there? And how did you know she had it?
You said it was in a box.
I mean, I said it was in a box.
Yeah.
But you said that she had something that you could use.
Yeah, she was supposed to have information. That's
And
what
where
we
did
paid
you
her
get
for.
that information?
She said she intercepted letters.
Hmm.
That's what we paid her. You were supposed to pick it up.
Well, it would have been nice to know that we were going there to get letters, and more than just, oh, go to this place and find this person. She could have given us fucking river water and been like, oh, it's fucking magical and show you the truth. We wouldn't know any different thanks to your shit.
That's fair. I was a little busy getting you out of jail. Sorry, letters slipped my mind.
You know what? You're right. It does take a lot of effort to turn a key.
Yeah, no, it has nothing to do with all the political shit I have to do to not die.
Really? Political stuff? If you just kill them first, you don't have to deal with that. God, people are such idiots. I'm gonna go get Chris. Maybe he can talk something to you.
Tringa looks at you and looks at Jessica and it's just like eyes wide, like has no idea what has just happened. And then Jessica is like, this is not great. Not great at all. Oh.
I'd like to point out that my picture is me looking like big smile like Wallace and Gromit. Just like full Ortiz, just
at Stan.
The camera pants.
It's actually your employee of the month photograph that they got from the Golden Hammer. Yarg felt bad that he took your business and made you an employee, so every month your employee even had the portrait made up to make you feel better. It's just like you holding a shovel.
And I'm so proud of it. Like I show every month I get that.
You're literally the only employee.
And so Jessica throws you the rune back and says, okay, yeah, look, I would come out and meet him, but I don't know who's going to keep watch over Magistress Tressel at night. Like, as it is, I'm not getting much sleep.
You don't have to explain yourself to me. I'm the one who had the forethought to say that you had all the stuff to do. See, I'm the brains of the operation. You're in luck.
Oh, I feel quite lucky.
You should.
But not in the good kind of way.
Unlucky, you mean?
Nope, I have that bad luck. The famous bad luck everyone's happy about. Okay. Tringa, what can you do to help these guys out? And Tringa goes, the fuck if I know? They stole a guy's clothes.
Hate him.
Oh my god, you're talking about, oh, this, someone's gonna get murdered, and we take some clothes, and it's a big fucking deal. Oh my god, is everyone here such a baby?
Jessica Spawn slams his hand down on the table and says, listen, I get it. You're flippant about all of this. I actually like Lady Tressel. I don't really care about you. You can go to jail for all I care. I thought you were going to be helpful. But if you're not going to be helpful...
I can leave town of my own accord. I could care less. But my friend Chris does, and I care about his feelings. So I'm helping him right now. So I'll go back to him to help him help you.
Okay, you go do that then.
Splendid.
Okay.
Alright. But I'm gonna try to sneakily go back.
Okay. You leave his office and start making your way out of the castle.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Yeah, man, so you're like walking to this castle. Do me a favor, do a history check.
A history check?
Yeah, man. It's a big castle.
Are you trying to have him roll to see if he remembers the way out?
Yeah, it's a big castle. Tringa led him there.
Well, it's a gentleman's 12.
Yeah, you remember. You'd have to fuck that up bad.
Okay.
But I wanted the opportunity for you to walk back into your jail cell.
This looks familiar. I've been here before.
Yeah, I was hoping he'd roll less than a 5 so I could walk him in the jail cell and be like, hey guys, hey man, you're not on jail duty. Right. Do me a favor and point me towards the gate, please. That would have been perfect. Yeah, man. So you walk out, and those 2 guards that were at the gate, they're still there, and they say, hey Stan, where's Tringa?
I'm just giving the old over-the-shoulder thumb, like back there, without saying anything. And keep walking.
Yeah, they kind of shrug, and they let you walk.
Stan hasn't been the same since the divorce.
yeah. You think Mary will ever come back? Nah, dude, she's boning Roy.
Oh, I feel so bad for Stan now.
He just had a bad day. Yeah, man.
Found out today. Oh god.
Yeah. So you head back out the gates, and you're starting to arouse a fair bit of suspicion. Not talking at all. As you can tell, Stan was a little talkative, considering not knowing anything about any of that. But yeah, you make it out. So you rejoin your friends.
Alright, so how does this work? Because I took it to him, and he couldn't get it to activate. And then everyone started just crying about everything.
I don't understand. All you have to do is pick it up, think about it really hard that you want to see the picture, let the magic that naturally goes through your very blood and bones flow through. Oh, yes.
Oh, is it because he's not magical?
I see the problem here.
He did mention that there were some papers that we were supposed to get from her, but I don't remember her talking about any papers.
I have a new plan.
Alright, I'm all ears.
The play's the thing. Here's what we'll do. We'll put on a show. Right? We'll get everyone in town to show up. What we'll do is we'll pay some local street urchins to mum plays and go through and get all this attention and juggle and get all this attraction. And then what we'll do is we'll get them in the town center. And when they show up, we'll be there wearing masks as though we're performers. What we'll do is we'll step on the stage and we go, ladies and gentlemen, let me present the finest new play ever written, The Betrayal of the Lady. And then I'll activate it, and everyone will see it. It shall be exposed in front of the people. There's no way she can stand up to that.
I like that plan.
There's
I like
only...
background music. Good Foley work.
That was amazing. I was impressed. I felt like you guys planned that, but that was quite well. That was
There's
perfect.
one
Improv at
problem
its
that
best.
I've noticed. There's one problem. You seem to be under the impression that the people have any sort of power in this town whatsoever.
Ah, but here's the thing. I've been around royals and nobility my entire life. They can stand to be corrupt, they can stand to be unlawful. What they can't stand is embarrassment. So when she's publicly shown in this light, everyone, including the other peerage, she'll fold like a wet napkin.
So plan B is that we publicly pants her, and she'll also leave town.
I mean, that's not a bad backup plan if you can make that happen. She usually wears dresses. So maybe like an upskirt kind of situation. I'm not sure. But yeah,
Upskirt is distasteful.
you work that part. I'll do the things I said.
Well, all right, Atlas, how do you feel about this?
I'm looking at my sword, trying to talk to it.
Lady.
Oh yeah, I think that I'm tired of being in the woods. I would like to get back to my home and maybe sleep for the night. So whatever that requires.
Well, first you have to not be a wanted man.
It does
Because-
put a little bit of a kink in the plan.
Because if you go to your home, you'll be arrested, and then you won't go to your home, you'll go to a jail cell.
What if we just went and got the papers?
What papers?
Well, the letters you mean that we were relayed to about the conversation?
He just said we needed some papers.
Oh, I didn't hear Alex say that.
Yeah.
So I'll send a raven.
You're right. Let's wait here till you can train a raven.
You have to catch one first. Don't break its fragile hollow bones.
We cut to a montage of Atlas jumping from trees and like smashing into things, and over hours and days he finally catches one and he comes back and you guys are like, no, we already got the letters. Like we've already been back. It took you like a week. Yeah.
Well, it's like this smash cut of like him like, going through all this training and everything, and you know he's falling through trees, and then just and then like it's just like a smash cut to just him standing covered in like bloody peck marks and dirt. Like ravens are hard to train.
Yeah. And Stan goes, are you guys just trying to get into town without being noticed?
That's
Yes.
the equation.
You know, like the farm deliveries are like in the afternoon.
I refuse to hide in the back of a spine cart.
Yo,
I mean, it's like hay and vegetables, but like you do you, bro.
Vegan vegetables are for peasants.
Christoph, look at me. Look at me. We
Don't-
have to do this.
Chris, don't you want to be a man of the people?
I do want to be a man of the people, but I wanted to do the play thing too. I'm already excited about my costume.
Listen, if you do this, we will do your play. I promise.
Yeah, that's how we get in to do the play.
Mm-hmm. That is. And
Because the
we
play
can
can
do,
only happen when we're in there.
and we can do more than one play. We'll think of all the plays we could do together. I'm sure.
I think what we should do is we should give up this whole loot business and the political intrigue, and we just start our own company of traveling performers. What do you guys think? This is a genuine suggestion.
I mean, I kind of already lived that life, so it's not much of a change for me.
Yeah, but less music, more performance, theatrics.
I need that. Look, you give me my adventure. I'll give you your playmaster.
I mean, we're wanted men in your hometown. I'm pretty sure it's pretty
I
adventurous.
don't like it. I'm not a fan of being a wanted man in this land. You understand?
I think
Yes.
I can.
I just stay in his clothes back, by the way. We dressed to my own effect.
I'm sorry we didn't have time to have them freshly laundered. I thought we would be cleared men by now.
Stan puts them back on and says, okay, I'm just
Stan?
gonna leave then?
Here's the situation. Just so you know, we're gonna take your idea to hide in the back of the farm cart. But because you told us that idea, you're now a co-conspirator. So if you rat us out, we're taking it down with us. All right, let's go,
Absolutely.
boys.
Okay.
Also, I'm really sorry about your divorce.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Just
Oh, nothing.
that must
What?
be the other guardsman stand. Bye then.
Okay, so Stan makes his way back to the guard post. What do you guys want to do? So you guys want to wait for a cart to come through? Okay. So yeah, a couple hours pass. And the cart starts making its way through the main trail. You can see it. It's not far. I hate you guys. Everything about it. And so you guys come through. You guys can do whatever you want to do. So it starts coming down the path.
What's your plan?
I was just gonna walk out front and pain.
That's suspicious. You two act like you have a limp. I have an idea.
Be up front. Pay him. Act like you have a limp. Interesting.
Oh, I will do that.
Is this a good plan?
It's a free plan.
I begin to gimp out in front.
I'll write it
in front
off
of the
on
car.
my taxes and I push him to the sun. Out.
Okay, so
Stand in front of the car.
so Atlas is limping towards the cart.
I push him away.
He's a giant orc though. Like,
You don't push me away.
Established you can bomb arm people with no context. That is canon and lore and mechanics.
okay, I'll let you try first, but I warn you that he's allowed to like just walk up at any point in the conversation limping, since that's what he wants to do.
Fair.
Okay, so yeah, you step out in front of the cart, and the two horses stop, and there's like a farmhand on the cart, and he looks up, this older man, and goes, "What's the meaning of all this?"
Before we go any further, we haven't been awarded experience points in a long time. What's my level?
What it was since then, since the last time we did that, which should be 3.
Like 4 episodes ago.
I don't remember the last time you guys got experience points.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, like when we beat the gnome.
We didn't even get experience for that. We didn't get experience for that boss fight.
Yeah, you did.
We did.
Yeah, you did.
Oh.
No, you guys haven't.
Maybe I just didn't write that down because the last time I got experience
I'm at 1950.
was when
level
I
level
rolled.
Yeah, you did.
37's level 4.
I know you got experience at the gnome because I remember hearing it.
Question: can I roll to see if I recognize this guy?
Yeah, absolutely. You can do a history check.
I don't think I have anything with history. Pretty sure I don't. Yeah.
Because he's not someone you interact with all the time.
Yeah, it's a 9.
Yeah, I mean, you've definitely seen him around town, but because he does deliveries, he's not somebody you interface with all the time. You've definitely seen him and your father together. Yeah, I mean, no, you haven't had experience because you guys beat the gnome, came back, and got arrested. So we haven't got to the next experience levy yet.
Then I will read him as Christoph Shindo and not a kind farmer boy, which is the ability that I get at level 4. To just be like, well, howdy, I'm one of you kin. So instead, I'll just be like, greetings, good sir. I was wondering if you might be interested in a bit of a lucrative opportunity.
I don't know. What?
Listen, you've got a cart full of goods that you're bringing to sell, correct?
Yeah.
How much would you say roughly is the value of your goods in your cart?
Oh, the cart and the goods? Probably
Just
10.
just the goods.
Oh, just the goods? Oh, I no more than 5 gold, I'm sure.
I'll give you 10 gold to dump some of that cargo and take me and my 2 friends in the back of your cart.
He kind of he squints at you.
I will tell you now. You're wanted by the law.
Good catch, because right then he says, "Yeah, I've seen the posters."
I'm telling you this completely up front. We didn't do it.
Yeah.
I know they all, literally every one of them says that. I know. But the fact of the matter is, didn't do it, and we need to get into town so we can try and right her wrong, so we can clear our names. I'm sure you can relate to some time that you've been misjudged in your life. All we want to do is make things right, and we can't do that if we don't get inside. Worst case scenario, we go in there and we get arrested. In which case, you can just claim that you caught us. We will play along if we get caught, and you will get the reward money.
Do me a favor and roll a charisma check. Or a persuasion check. Sorry.
I'm good at those. That's an 18, plus I have like a 10 to charisma. There are 2 persuasion checks.
Okay. He says, make it 15 and we have a deal.
You have a deal. And I pull out 15 gold coins and I give them to him.
Okay. He says, alright. And he hops down, kind of hobbling a little bit. And he starts picking up, like, he's looking in there going, nobody likes potatoes, and starts chucking them into the woods.
I
Just
come
one
running
by
out of
one.
the woods and limping.
And he looks over and goes, what? Did I hit you?
Yes, ouch. It hurts.
Wait, I think he's got it covered. I think we don't
He
have
starts
time to let
chucking potatoes the other direction.
So Rowan says, I think he's got it covered. I look over at Kristoff. Like for... Oh. No, I'm fine.
I nod
I'm
once.
okay.
He looks back and goes, oh, you orcs heal quick, huh?
He
Chucking
just-
potatoes.
He
I
had,
grab
a,
a potato and take a bite as it's thrown.
he had a thorn in his boot. Salt was.
Interesting. Yeah, so he makes enough room and kind of uncovers the cart a little bit. He goes, well, may not smell good, but we'll get it through.
I'm standing right here.
I know.
I take the empty sack of potatoes and I stand in it.
Okay.
And then I race off. I'm winning. I'm in first place the whole
No,
way.
I don't want to get my clothes dirty.
Okay. I mean, you got in a potato sack. That's not that much cleaner than the rest of the vegetable cart, but it is cleaner. It is cleaner. Okay,
I
so
just
everybody
roll up
gets
in
into...
the smallest ball I can fit into.
Okay.
So a huge.
A huge ball. Yeah. So you guys climb in, and he goes, I'm real sorry about this. And he, like, leans over to, like, a thing of corn and just shoves it over you guys. And so a bunch of ears of corn starts pouring over you. I just can't have them, like, lifted up the cart and seeing you. You understand.
Oh, it
I'm
makes
just
perfect sense.
pleased but understanding.
Okay, cool. Quiet now. And he, like, covers you guys up. And, you hear him, like, walking on the cart. And it takes an awful long time to, like, get up into the cart. Like, you hear him fumbling with it as he climbs up into the cart and sits down. And he goes, oh, sorry about that. Well, old bones don't work like they used to. And then he whips the horses and you guys begin heading for the gate. And that's where we're going to end this episode, which will be episode 11, since we lost 9. And I still have to correct.
10. We lost 10.
No,
Or if you counted that one.
Lost 9.
we lost 9, and then...
The
So,
new 10 became 9.
yes, exactly. So this will
War
be...
Doctor.
Yeah, no, it's very confusing. I understand. Time travel. Wibbly wobbly. No, that's not the quote. Anyways,
Wibbly wobbly, timey one.
yeah, it is. Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey. Anyways, so yeah, that's where we're gonna end. They're now in a potato cart / vegetable cart heading into town.
Kind of how I knew this adventure would end.
Or
Surrounded by
Interesting.
potatoes. And I'm not even talking about Devin.
Yeah, which is weird
Sorry,
because
Not even mean Devin.
that's how I saw that going. Okay, cool. Well, yeah, we announced the dice winners. Devin, do you have those? You want to pull those up? We'll announce them again on the podcast while we walk our way out. You can always
Which
follow
reminds
us.
me- oh,
You know,
sorry.
we're not even caught up on the episodes, right? So by the time this episode's released, it'll be like super not relevant.
Oh, that's true. So
Yeah.
we gave away
You know what I'm
dice.
saying?
That was cool.
That's a cool thing we did.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a cool thing we
they
did,
enjoy.
both in the past and also like a month in the future.
Yeah. You should follow us on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook. That way you see the next giveaway.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe. I like it. Anything else you guys want to say as we mosey on out of here?
You may see some guests on the show sometime in April. That might be fun. We'll see.
Whoa, David Tennant's gonna play D&D with us?
Yes.
I mean, yes.
Sometime in the future.
Yeah, congratulations, guys. You all just broke the NDA, so now he's never coming.
Oh no!
Oh,
Allons-y!
No, Alon, no.
Oh no.
no.
Okay.
God. Way to ruin it.
I'm gonna go cry
I'm
about
never gonna
something
be David
else
Tennant.
now.
Again.
Alright, cool. Thanks for listening. Goodbye. See you later. Love you always.
Love you.
Bye.